going to show you how to make a bow today, a multi-loop bow. This is a 2-loop bow. This is just a basic classic 2-loop bow. But today I'm going to show you how to make a multi-loop bow, a bow with multiple loops, kind of like this one. And how we're going to make it is with wired ribbon. Wired ribbon works the best because it holds the bow's shape and it doesn't fall down, it's not limp. So wired ribbon is the way to go when you make a multi-loop bow. Also, any width of wired ribbon, you make the bow the same way. And then the amount of loops that you make for the bow is how fluffy it will be. I make my bows with 6 loops. It's the way I learned how to do it. I used to work at Macy's in visual merchandising, and I made hundreds of bows. And the way Macy's made them was how I learned to make them. So that's what I'm going to show you today, how to make a Macy bow. So what you want to do is figure out your tail. This is going to be for a wreath, so it's going to be about 12 inches wide. So I also make the tails about 12 inches long too. So then what you do, right at the start the bow, you just figure this is going to be your tail, however long you want your tail. Then you want to cinch right at that mark at the end where the tail is going to end. Cinch it in. And then you're going to make a tiny loop and you're going to cinch that in and you're just going to press it together. And then just kind of make sure that that's straight and then push that aside. This is going to be your center of the bow. So then next what you want to do is start making the loops. Since I want 12 inches wide bow, I'm going to make the loops about 6 inches each. And so once you get up to the back, where the back is, you want to twist the ribbon. And then you want to make another loop over on this side, about the same 6 inches. Push it back here and then twist it. The reason why you twist it just makes the bow hold its shape better, and the loops can be all formed better. So that's 2 loops. That's about the size that your bow is going to be. You see that? So to make sure that these loops are the same size, you can bring them up together with your 2 fingers and make sure they're the same. So they are. So then you're going to continue making loops, 3 on each side. So when you get to the back, then you twist. Make another loop. Bring it to the back and then twist. Make another loop. Hold it to the back and just give it a little twist back here. So then we have 2. I need 1 more loop. So I have 6 loops. And then just put that one like that. So then hold them all together. And you just want to, that's going to be your other tail. The end of the ribbon will be your tail. So you just want to make sure that all the loops are the same. And they look like they are. Maybe moved it up like that. Okay, then you want to take 12 inches of wire, florist wire. And you want to wrap that around the middle of the bow. This will be the front where that little loop is. So you just want to bring the wire really tight. And then twist it. This wire then is going to be how you hang the bow on whatever you're putting it on. So then here's the front of the bow. It doesn't look like much right now, but bring the tails down. Where's the other tail over there? Sometimes putting this down to figure out where the front is. Then just arrange the loops. It might have a little mind of its own right now. You just have to play with it. Once you get it on with wired ribbon too, it smushes really fast. So you might primp it here and then put it up on your wreath, and it might need some more fluffing. Some ribbons are different. They stay more fluffed, others need more primping. So I like to spread them out. And then for the little center, it's like that, and you could just leave it like that. It looks fine, but depends on the width of the ribbon. The wider the ribbon, sometimes I just like to do this. I like to press the wire in under to make it look like it's like a little button. Just kind of press it in there and just arrange your loops. And you can see that it's becoming a bow. So then at the ends, the tails, you can cut the tails two different ways. You can angle them with a straight cut like this, just angle it. Or I like this way better to make it notched. Fold it in half so the two outer edges are together. And then from the outer edge up to the center in the middle, do that, and you get a notched edge. But that's basically, that's all there is to it. You can do this with unwired ribbon too, but it just might not stay as tight. You could notch the ribbon in the middle, but that's a whole different kind of bow. But and then you just hang this. So that is a multi-loop bow that I call a Macy's bow.